welcome to Spirit Cocktails, and also welcome to Spirit Cocktails Horrorfest, because we're continuing our 13 drink cocktail series, making a cocktail from last year called the Hellraiser cocktail. This is actually designed by Jordan. It has tequila, reposado, a little bit of apple pucker, and jalapeno. It's gonna burn. It's gonna have a little bit of hotness to it, but it's gonna be flavorful because I had this before. It's been years since I had it. I kind of remember mostly what it tastes like, but it's going to be flavorful. It's the first time done on the show. I'll just show you how this is made. And this is going to be a shake and strain style cocktail. Obviously, you want to take your shaker, add some ice. Now, if any of you ever know what Hellraiser is, it's a Cenobite. The whole concept of the Cenobite, they love inflicting self-pain. You're eating jalapenos. You're drinking jalapenos. Every sip, it's going to be burning. It's going to have a hotness to it. You're hurting yourself with every single sip. Hence the Cenobite. That's basically the same concept that's going to be happening with this. So I'm going to take about 2 ounces of reposado. Going with Suelto tequila. One of the best tequilas on the market that I've ever tried. Then you want to take about 1 ounce of your apple pucker. And then you want to take your jalapeno. You want to take some of the pickling juice. About half an ounce of that. That's about a half ounce. Then you want to shake that up. It's going to have a lot of spices, guaranteed. Alright, you want to strain it into your glass with ice. You want to take that and garnish it with at least 3 or so slices of jalapeno. Help add more of a bit of a burn to it. Not that having the pickling juice is going to give enough burn. Just add a little more hotness to that. Just make it burn that much more. There you have it. The Hellraiser cocktail from Jordan from last year's Horrorfest. This is a very interesting cocktail. First time I had it, I was kind of surprised. It's really good. It has a lot of flavor to it. You'd be surprised how much the apple pucker accents the tequila. This is aged tequila if you ever had the reposado. You can, I guess you could use a regular tequila, but you're not going to get the same flavor that you will get with a reposado. This is fairly mild. It's not strong. It's going to have a lot of flavor to it. Let's show you how this tastes. Whoa. It burns. I'm not talking about alcohol. It burns. Kind of sits it right in the back of the throat. But you're getting a lot of that sweetness from the sour apple pucker. And with the tequila, you get a lot of tequila notes with that, because obviously that's 2 ounces worth of that. But surprisingly, pickling juice, because there's some sugar. If you ever had pickles, there's sugar in it. There's a little bit of sugar in that. you're tasting it, but it just adds that much more flavor to it. It's really, really good, but it definitely has a burn to it. It's like every sip you're like, oh man, that burns so much, but it tastes so good. Hence what the Hellraiser is. It's a Cenobite. They will sit there and hurt themselves. They won't care. They're Hell's army. It's Hellraiser. If you're watching movies, you kind of understand exactly what I mean. But this will hurt you in the end. Because the burn, the alcohol, but it doesn't taste very alcoholic, surprisingly. It's very mild, except for the burn. But it's very flavorful. This you can actually enjoy, but it lingers, that burn. But this is one of the ones from last year I had to put on this show because it was very good. I liked it. I was actually really surprised when I tried it. Jordan makes some pretty good cocktails. I mean, he likes to use Everclear a lot, which I'm surprised he didn't have Everclear. But it's definitely very flavorful. I was very surprised how this tasted. And now you know what it tastes like too. But hope you enjoy this. Try it out if you get a chance. If you watch Hellraiser, you'll love this because the whole concept is you hurt yourself. But hope you enjoy it. Like us on Facebook, Spirit Cocktails. Subscribe to our channel. Be sure to watch the rest of Spirit Cocktails Horrorfest. Check out our last year's Horrorfest recipes. There's so much that we have available. But as always, drink responsibly.